Welcome, welcome. Hello, beautiful people. Jose is going to stop sharing his screen. All right. Welcome. Happy Sunday and welcome to our closing virtual reunion event, class of 2002. Where are you at? What's up? In the house. I love it. I love it. We got people driving. Please be safe. We got people lounging at home on the beach. Franklin, his girlfriend. I love it. Nisha. I love it.
Hey.
Oh, beautiful people. So welcome, welcome on behalf of the class of 2002 reunion planning committee. This has been a long time coming. And listen, whether you came to our kickoff crackers event Friday night, which was amazing, or our homecoming event on Saturday, which was beautiful and spirited. And honestly, I'm going to come on the record and say it, the best, most epic, impactful, and meaningful and fun reunion in the history of HML. Yes? Yes. Let me tell you, let me bring you, in case you're not aware of virtual events, look at the bottom of your Zoom screen. There's a little reaction button. We're going to keep ourselves on mute just for the sake of the recording. At the end, we can unmute and chat. But if you love something, go ahead and click the reaction button. Give me some love, some applause, some like woohoo. If you think something's funny, you can put ha ha ha, whatever you want. There it is. I love it. I love it. Use the reactions, use the chat. We are here for just an hour together and we have a beautiful program planned to share with you. So sit back and relax with your family. First up that we want to share with you is a very special day back in February of 2001. Jose's queuing up a very special event that most of us, I hope, attended. Most of us remember our ring ceremony. I definitely remember the ring ceremony because there was thousands of balloons that needed to be inflated and formed into columns, and especially 2002 above the bleachers, which to everyone else is like, oh, that's a nice picture. That took hours and hours and hours to do. And that is my trauma about the ring ceremony. And we want to share with you. Jose, when you're ready, I'm going to unspotlight myself so that you can share when you're ready. Yes, Nisha in the chat, are you going to share the recording? Post event, we are going to be sharing a little bit of a promotion with that. So if you stick around to the end, you'll learn how to get your hands on this replay video. Thank you for that question. All right, we got more people joining in the audience. I love it. Jose, I see a thumbs up. Ready to rock and roll. my beautiful people, our ring ceremony. So this was taken, I have to thank my sister Mari for, there we go. Sorry, I'm like a mess here. If you love that, let's see it in the chat. Let me see it in the reactions. If that was special, if that made you smile, if that made you remember, right? We dug that up. My big sister Mari, class of 2000, actually took that from the bleachers. So obviously I'm like kind of the spotlight of that video because it was my family that was taking it. But I hope that you got to see either yourself or some friends there. Pardon the shakiness. My little sister was next to my big sister and she kept moving the camera up. I still thought it was special. So hopefully you like that. Big shout out to Jose for, you know, raising the volume on that, for making it, you know, this archaic memory into something that we can actually share here today. I love that. Thank you. That was a very beautiful memory. And we've just got more. We've got more to share with you. So up next, Q and Jose to start bringing up another super special day for all of us to reminisce on is graduation day, right? So maybe not all of you went to the ring ceremony. All right, that's cool, that's fine. But I hope that you went to your graduation, and some of you didn't, and that's cool too. So like, now I didn't go to that. But if you did, I want to remind you today of these beautiful inspirational speeches that were shared. I'm so happy that we have Nisha in the audience. I wish we could have had Akira, and oh my goodness, I can't remember who else is speaking here. I'm sorry, Monique, of course. Monique Alvarez is sharing a speech. I am as well. Shauna, there we go. So your valedictorian, your salutatorian, your class president, and student council president. Inspirational speeches in graduation are so special, and we want to share this with you. So when you're ready, Jose. And what I love about this is that maybe during graduation, we didn't really hear the speeches. I mean, I know I'm probably like not the only one. Like, it was kind of hard to hear the speeches when you're so excited and you just want it to end so you can celebrate and party. So I'm hoping that this will give you the opportunity to actually listen to these beautiful words that we expressed to each other and to our class. I think they're so much more meaningful today, actually, than 20 years ago, perhaps. So here we go.
We are here today on the last stage of a huge chapter in your lives. Through our journey, we have learned so much about the world, about life, and most importantly, about ourselves. We have begun to discover who we really are and what we value most. Much of our growth is owed to people we have spent the past 4 years with. Whether short or tall, incredibly kind or elaborate people, our teachers are amazing people. We never only learn about math, science, English, and history. Every day they bring lessons about life into the classroom as they pursue the noble job of sharing their knowledge. In them we find integrity, the ability to practice what we preach. They frequently go so far in what they call to, so far past their contact. We have been blessed with those mentors who also become our friends, and sometimes even our parents and fathers. Yet we are often inclined to realize how much they care and how large the influence actually is. In spite of the many repetitive expectations, I do not know words that can express their commitment. Today, I say thank you, especially to those of you who truly represent what teaching is all about, and hope that you will remember too of the appreciation, gratitude, and love that you deserve. Of course, school is not always about classes. The clubs and organizations we are involved in are instrumental in helping us develop our student values and realize who we are. I send a special thank you to those groups that have provided me with an extended family. These past 2 my friends, especially my daughter. The memories that we have shared will forever be cherished in my heart. Whether it was my house, fixing my clothes, or birthday parties, you have made my years especially memorable. Thank you for allowing me to grow alongside you and for liking me with who I am inside. Your unconditional love and endearing. You've shown me what true friendship is, and I love you more than and where would we be without our friends? They are the ones who take care of us, who show us the difference between right and wrong, and who give us the strength to stand up my please, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, faculty, no more. Welcome and congratulations to this esteemed graduating class of high school Miami-Dade Senior High School faculty. I am honored and blessed to have the opportunity to address all of you with words of inspiration for you to come. Mr. Garcia, you guys and every religion of not inspiration to me with the other students as well. Mr. Levine, thank you for showing us everything together, not only in biology, but in life. And Mr. Reader, not only have you raised for a wonderful friend who listens and truly cares. The passion for music has been an inspiration to that end. And to all the other teachers who have made an impact on the evening, thank you. To my friends, thank you for your support and understanding. And for always putting a smile on my face, especially to those who are truly stuck out on time. Thank you. And to those who have made my day a special one, I thank you even more. To my family, mom and dad, words cannot express how deeply grateful I am to have been blessed with such wonderful parents. Thank you for all the sacrifices you have made there to now. And just remember that. To my brother Sean, thank you for always being there and for always making my day a little bit brighter. I love you all so much. I would also like to thank God. If it wasn't for him, none of us would I encourage you to seize the moment and live life to the fullest. As I experience the best belongs to those who have really achieved the future. Shortly after 6 hours of time on the internet, a firefighter was killed by the Peace Tribe of the Northeast Johnson. When he was finally helped out of the rubble, he was still there. Throughout his life, he has been told by the world to forget and there is special soul. And although the lessons that were finally miraculous, there's no one there, that on you know someone who has nurtured us, held us, and rescued us out of endless struggles. Mom, Dad, Abuela, Abuela. It is to these people who we are placed here today and our futures tomorrow. Preschool was a scary step for all of us. Mommy and Daddy weren't there anymore if we wanted something or needed to go potty. But little by little we adjusted and it was okay. Because at the end of the day, those loving eyes were back in our world. Every day for the last 18 years have been a new lesson with our parents. Every affectionate reprimand and every gentle touch as she listens to the people we are today and the people we become tomorrow. School was our second home. Thinking back to all the time spent in class, activities, and yes, some of us knew we were with us. It also missed the hours actually spent at home. And like in any other normal home, there were parents there to guide us through years, teaching us not only science, math, and English, but a little lesson here and there that helped us well. It is safe to hold space to one another. It is safe to walk with our hands when we felt off. And to them, we were even more than we are now. Today's ending marks our new beginning. Today, we graduate. It's the commencement of making our visions and dreams a reality. Visions that point up to God because of ourselves. Those who taught us to love others. Inspired us, guided us, and influenced us to speak. I speak about teachers, administrators, and most importantly, our families. They have impacted us and their growth. And when we reflect on this success, we will think of behavior, dedicated, influential, and dependent. Our teachers have taught us many lessons of life through education. Without them, this creates from childhood to adulthood with not been as beautiful, complete, and positive. Mr. D, Mr. Garcia, Mr. Scott, Mr. Blake, Ms. Pablo, Ms. Harper, Mr. Diaz, Mr. Lee, all teachers and administrators, thank you for being heroes. Mr. Young, the apostle, I want to thank you for our the administrators at HML so supportive, concerned, and genuinely dedicated to loving our class volunteers, and we're really lucky to have you. To our parents, our brothers, our sisters, our uncles, our aunts, our entire family. The class of 2000 sits here now awaiting graduation because of the unsigned love, support, and everything that you have given us. We are who we are today because of you, of your love. Mom, I want to thank you for becoming the greatest in my life. My father for being the pillars of my bridge. Charlie, my greatest influence, Lord, my motivation. My entire family for granting me the greatest peace in my life. And all of our family for granting me to God this year the greatest peace in our lives. You make me proud. And most importantly, dear God, I thank Him for us being here tonight, for this experience to be blessed with each other and with life. And all that awaits to come. The most important part of this journey of life is not where we go, but who we journey with. We thank our friends and their families who taught us that incredible lesson. The Nicolas, the Urena, the Cuevas, Arguelles, Rodriguez, and tons of more families, thank you for granting me that gift. And Dr. 2002, thank you for making this experience one that will not only impact my life, but it will impact our lives forever. Let's take the decisions that we have now and take them not only to the stars, but beyond gravity, because that is what we deserve. Especially after September 11th, this year has been so rough and has gotten us straight. And united, we made it. And we will continue to show the world what we can be and what we will become. This is it. We graduate. Beyond the galaxy and become something wonderful. And let it be known that we were here. And live and live and live life. I wish you all the best of life, to believe in ourselves, whatever we dream of, with each other. Thank you and have a great evening. I know I'm going to get it done. I just put for you guys HMO, and you got to say thank you to the special people who got to go join us. For some of us, it was second nature to sit down with you guys are really wearing your camera down. For some of us, it was a little bit of a struggle. Nonetheless, I'm very proud of you guys. And the other people that you thank you for, whether they're family, friends, teachers, counselors, or mentors. Because if you look at anyone after today, it will show you that. I know I will. Which is why I'm going to take a quick little moment to say thank you to my family. You're very here to us. Mom, Dad, my sisters, my grandma came just in time for my graduation. Oh, inspiration and energy, guys. Thank you. My beautiful Jamaica, I can never say to make me feel like to David, I love you. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Miss Brett, Mr. Dawson, Miss Carter, Miss Bianca, Miss Carter. Miss Culture, Mr. Blanco, Mr. I'm here to I'm here to hold one up and I'm going to hold it, to my little crazy Lucy. And to my other house, I'm going to but I'm sure you guys are going to get so comfortable and I can't forget it. To everyone, guys, I like to say, while I'm extremely thankful for your support and encouragement throughout the year. Make up for my own. Thank you. The media class inspired me to always work hard for people. I appreciate it. If I continue to the great, not the great time to get with every minute. Thank you, HML, for coming together for you. I hope you all take a little bit of effort and impression you might away from in your future. Thank you.
So, okay, I know you probably couldn't hear a darn thing or make it out. But if you were listening really closely, maybe a few words you understood, but I think definitely the energy everyone received. So we have one more video to share with you, but before we do, I need to take like a breath. Because I don't know about you all, but that was super emotional for me, for a couple of different reasons. Primarily because when people ask me why do you care? Why are you even doing this? Why do you spend so much time? I mean, I'm talking about people in my own family being like, why are you even wasting your time with this? I see our graduation. I see our ring ceremony. I see all of the pictures that you all have submitted throughout this year that we've been asking you to send. And listen, regardless of what your experience was in high school, I believe that we all shared like a piece of our journey together. And my contribution to this class and to HML was through service and through events. And they were just incredibly meaningful to me. And I felt that it's important to make the time to create events that can bring people together to remember and to express gratitude to the people that were there for you, despite if you've moved away, if you've lost touch, if you felt disconnected. During our time there, we were friends and we shared these halls together. And I'm just really grateful. So why did we spend all this time doing this? It's not really the sense of responsibility as your class president, even though thank you. But it's really not a sense of responsibility and this pressure that I put on myself. It's really a sense of gratitude. I have an immense amount of gratitude. And one of the things that I shared in my speech that maybe you could really hear was, you know, for some people, graduating and sitting in their cap and gown was probably second nature and really easy, and you knew that you were going to get there. And for others, it was a real big challenge and a struggle to stay focused on school and to stay positive and to make it there. And it deserves, you know, some recognition. It deserves a pause. And outside of my home, I said this in my speech as well, which just had me bawling. Outside of my home, I've never felt more loved and appreciated than in the halls of HML. And that's because of all of you. And this whole planning process for our 20-year reunion, this beautiful small committee that came together to put in their time after work on the weekends to answer my messages, to make all of this happen, to me is, there's just no words to express how special that is. And thank you all for being a part of that. We have one more beautiful video to share with you that Jose made and put a lot of time, energy, and effort into putting this together. Rounded up, I don't know, over a dozen of our teachers to get them to say something to us. And I can't wait to share this video with you. The audio is good on this one. No worries. You can turn it down if you blasted it, turn it down. And in the audience right now, before we share that screen, I have to shout out. I see Miss Lavenia in the house. Miss Viviana Lavenia is the new activities director at HML. And this woman has been amazing and integral in helping us create this event, especially our homecoming yesterday at the school with the students. So shout out to Miss Lavenia in the chat. Say, what's up, activities? We love activities. This is like the new Ms. Rianda for us, is Ms. Lavenia. And your students absolutely love you. You did an amazing job at coaching the students to give us our tours, and it was just so special and meaningful. So thank you, Ms. Lavenia. Thank you, Mr. Ramirez, the school principal, who was there with us all afternoon yesterday. How amazing is that? I saw him in the audience a little while ago. Want to shout him out. And Mario, I saw Mario Levette. You all know the legend that is Mario. I think he already signed off, but I saw him earlier as well. Shout out to Mario. With that, we have this beautiful video that we're ready to share with you. Enjoy whenever you're ready.
And welcome to your 20th HML High School graduation. Thank you for inviting me. I know that the time goes very quickly. You probably can't believe it's been 20 years, and that applies to you as former students and even to me as a former teacher. For those of you still wondering, who is this lady? This is Mrs. Mendelson. I probably had most of you as seniors in your American government economics teachers, and a few of you as juniors in your 11th grade American history classes. I remember most of you for good reasons, some of you for not so good reasons. We won't name names, but you were all memorable and you were all very special to me. I really hope that you're all doing well and having the kind of lives you envision for yourself following high school graduation. That you've created new families, you've established careers, you've maintained friendships from HML, made a lot of new ones, maybe you've traveled. There's so many things that could have happened these past 2 decades, and I hope it's all been wonderful for you. I also hope that some of what you learned at HML, both in the classroom and in other activities, provided you with the fundamentals you needed for building a good future for yourselves. So enjoy your 20th reunion, Cherish your HML memories. I wish you all a wonderful time. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to get to know you way back when. You're all part of what made my years at HML very special. And the time I spent in the classroom so rewarding. So enjoy yourselves. Bye-bye.
Hello, class of 2002. This is Mr. Glassford, former teacher, coach, and administrator at HML. I'm also a fellow Trojan. That's right, the class of 1989. I'm here to congratulate you on this wonderful milestone. 20 years ago, you walked across that stage and you received your diploma. And here you are, 20 years later. I pray that you and your families are all doing well and that you are all excelling in your respective endeavors. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2002.
Happy 20th reunion, class of 2002. I bet you're thinking, I cannot believe my 20th reunion is here. What an honor and a privilege it is to share this message with you. I am so amazed and so thrilled to see the great strides that some of you are making. I see you on social media. I've bumped into some of you around town. I've worked with a few of you, and you all are doing incredible things in this world. So continue your journey, continue making the world a better place. And if I don't see you at this reunion, I look forward to seeing you on social media. Please connect, and happy 20th reunion. Enjoy the moment.
Hey Trojans, class of 2002. Wow, 20 years. Hi everyone, it's Miss T, formerly Miss Tatum, now Dr. Tobin. I'm so happy to send you this video message from the World Equestrian Center in Ocala, Florida. For those of you who are my students in either language arts or yearbook, I was the yearbook advisor for the class of 2002. That was my rookie year of teaching. I'm still teaching. So now I'm a professor at the University of Miami, and I'm still riding horses. So I bring you greetings from the back of Camden, who says hi. My daughters and I are here in Ocala competing at the World Equestrian Center all summer. I'm the very proud mom of a wonderful 9-year-old and 5-year-old daughters. And I'm also an alum of the class of 98. So while it's been 20 years since HML days, I wish you all the very best. I hope you are happy and safe and healthy and doing amazing things. This has been some 20 years, but I wish you all the best for the future. And if you're ever at UM's campus or on Facebook, tell me. I'd love to hear from you. Take care, guys. Go Trojan. Bye.
Class of 2002. I cannot believe it has already been 20 years. I want to start by saying I am so sorry for not being able to be there with you guys, but due to health issues and the fact that I no longer live in Florida, it has made it very difficult for me to be there. I wanted to let you know that I am following you guys on Facebook, and I have seen all the wonderful things that you guys have achieved. Continue on that path. Enjoy your life. Live every moment. And above all, be safe and be healthy. Once more, a shout out to class of 2002.
Everybody, I cannot believe it's been 20 whole years. It's been a wild ride. It's been so great to have caught up with everybody. And for those that we've kept in touch with all of these years, thank you for your friendship. I love you. And while our hairlines and our knees may feel different, our spirits remain. Cheers to all of you. Have a great one.
Hey, what's going on, class of 2002? Anthony here again. First and foremost, I wanted to thank each and every one of you for making our reunion one to remember. In my eyes, it really exceeded all expectations. You know, most of us are only connected through social media, but being able to take that time, come back home, and reconnect face to face truly made this an amazing event. I look forward to continuing those conversations. And with that being said, peace.
Class of 02, this is Denise Lee, your reunion activities director. On behalf of the committee, I would like to thank all of you who have joined us, whether in person or virtually. As we reminisce on our high school days and catch up on all new events, it's hard to believe another 10 years have passed. I would like to take a minute to reflect on all of our accomplishments. Class of 02, you guys are the bomb. A big shout out to Marty and the rest of the reunion committee who have helped put this reunion together. Everyone has worked really hard, but we also had a lot of fun trying to make this a memorable reunion for all of you and your guests. I hope we have succeeded. Thank you all again for joining us, and cheers to another 10 years. Go Trojans.
What's up, class of 2002? This is Jose Flor here, class of 2000. As an honorary committee member, I want to congratulate you all on your 20-year reunion. I wish you nothing but the best, and cheers to many more. And a special shout out to the committee for allowing me to be on board for this very special occasion. Enjoy every minute of it, guys. This only comes once in a lifetime. Go Trojans!
Class of 2002, woo, woo! Thank you so much for showing up to celebrate our 20-year high school reunion. This shout out is for you, saying yes to reuniting, to reconnecting, to rekindling friendships that we've made along the way. Listen, I don't know about you or how you feel about your high school experience or the fact that 20 years has passed since we graduated, but I do know this. All of us have faced a pretty challenging 2.5 years since this pandemic, lockdown, isolation, and disconnection. And this reunion gave us the opportunity to be the spark of rekindling some of those connections and conversations and friendships. And for me personally, when we started planning our 20-year high school reunion, I was pregnant. And it gave me the opportunity to focus my energy, my time, my free time on something positive rather than worrying or fear or uncertainty that's going on in the world. I want to thank this small and mighty group of friends who raised their hand to say, yes, Marley, I'll help you with this. And we've been meeting behind the scenes for the past 8 months in order to put this weekend of events together for you to enjoy. And I hope that you have a special, special shout out to Nadal Ahmad, to Angelo De Santis, Anthony Veloso, Nereida Armenteros, Denise Lee Dominguez, Kristen Trujillo, who raised their hand immediately to say yes to this, and to a special honorary committee member, Jose Flor, who even though isn't part of our graduating class, raised his hand immediately to volunteer his incredible time, talent, and treasure for our reunion. And I'm so deeply grateful, deeply, deeply grateful. And that's my shout out. Thank you all for being here, for accepting the invitation to reconnect, and hopefully receiving the invitation to keep in touch.
Talk to me. How beautiful was that? A round of applause, hearts, love for Jose, for our beautiful teachers, for our committee. People, I know that you can see the amount of time, energy, and effort that it took to collect all of those beautiful, kind notes, whether handwritten, whether voice memoed, or whether video. So, so special. Jose, thank you. You are such a gift, and you have given us, the class of 2002, and our teachers a gift, the opportunity to express gratitude, the opportunity to say thank you for the impact that you've made. So beautiful, so generous of you to have raised your hand to volunteer to do that. And I hope that you all enjoyed that. Please give Jose and the committee some love. I see that you're already doing that in the chat. You're beautiful people, but really my shout out was for each and every single one of you that attended, that said yes, that bought a ticket. You know, we received quite a bit of feedback, you know, and some people quite a bit of apathy, and some other kind of feedback in the process of all of this, you know, and we worked hard to really focus on the people that raised their hand and said, yes, you know, I want to be a part of this. I want to participate to the best of my ability. And for the people that couldn't, but really wanted to as well, thank you. Because what we were able to contribute and do for HML wasn't just a reunion for us. It was really something that was impactful and meaningful and hopefully long-lasting, of a tradition that we have sparked for HML and for other alumni to be willing to come back and do a reunion on campus or off campus, but in a way that fundraises back to our alma mater. I am so grateful to Ms. Leveña and the SGA student leaders, Mr. Ramirez, the school principal, even Mr. Santoyo, who's the region director, who I had met with initially, and really the spark of all of this, who I'm not sure if he's in attendance or not, Mr. Alex Plaza, my Interact Club president, my Interact Club advisor, who really was the spark for me to even start speaking. I was someone who wouldn't even raise my hand in class or stand in front of a class. Mr. Plaza pushed me to do that. Mr. Plaza pushed me to be the Interact Club president and start planning events. And 20 years later, what do I do for a living? I speak, I create events, I build community, I create movements, I engage people to come together to do good things. I fundraise for nonprofits, I do leadership coaching. I mean, everything goes back to those seeds that were planted in high school, that were watered, that were nurtured, and you all played a part in that. I want to really, truly thank the administration at HML and the teachers. For those seeds of kindness that you planted, not just in me, but in all of us that can relate to that, and in our new generation, and in these students that I got to meet. Mauritzia Costa, 10th grader, Natalie Crespo, 11th grader, Joaquin Machado, Allison Diaz-Rubio, and Sebastian Rosas, SGA leaders. Us, like 20 years, right, in, and the fact that they led our student tours, the fact that they talked about HML with such pride, the fact that they showed us around, you know, what has changed, was honestly one of the most impactful parts of this entire experience for me. And I want to thank you for purchasing your ticket. Yeah, maybe the BOGO, you got a good deal. Maybe you paid $50. Maybe you're one of the people that paid $75. Thank you for reaching into not just your hearts, but your pockets for this, because this wasn't just an event to have fun and to reunite and reconnect. This was also a meaningful fundraising event to give back to our alma mater and say thank you, and continue to encourage and inspire leadership and inspire these students to one day graduate and continue doing this and want to come back and give to their school. So grateful. Thank you. Again, to Principal Ramirez, Activities Director, Ms. Leveña, Mr. Plaza, and Mr. Santoyo, the Region Director as well. To Mario Levet, our security guards, always there. I'm so glad that I texted you a personal invitation and you said yes to come. You have no idea how many people's day you made, their ticket to come to this thing was made just because they got to see Mario at the event. Yeah. So thank you for just having that kind of impact. Thank you, Ms. Rubin, for being here today, even though you just had surgery in your mouth, and she's resting, and she's like, I've got to be a part of this. Thank you for your love, for your support, for your acknowledgement of our class. Thank you so much. I hope that you feel loved and appreciated, because you are. With that, my friends, oh my God, Coach Glassford as well. Thank you. He's in the house. Thank you so much. That's why I love my team. Coach Glassford was also in the house. Was not only an HML Trojan himself, every year he gives back to almost every graduating class to say, I see you, I remember you, you're important, keep going, keep shining. Those are the type of beautiful people in this world that I call superheroes, and I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you. So as far as our fundraising efforts and total, we're going to be meeting as a committee after in the next week or so to assess how much we were able to fundraise. For those of you who are asking about a recap video, being able to have access to these videos that we showed you today, we are going to leave our Eventbrite link open for the next week. And for your friends that are reaching out and want to see the video, if they donate $10 or more to our fundraising efforts, $10 or more, we will make that replay video accessible. Okay, so yeah, I'm using our beautiful video as a fundraising vehicle. Yes, because we want to raise money for our school, and we're going to extend it for just 1 week. So if you have friends that want to see these videos, that you want to share it with them, and even if they don't care about the videos, but you want to support the cause, right? The people that didn't come, that couldn't come, $50 is too much. Hey, $10 or more, can we do that? Because we're trying to fundraise for our school. Help us to spread the word. Kristen's going to be sharing on our Instagram page an image for all of us to, kind of spread the word and tag our friends. And let's do 1 more week of a fundraising effort so that we can raise as much as we can for our dear HML. We'll be meeting with Mr. Ramirez and Ms. Levena to see where are our funds going to go. There's a lot of different fundraising initiatives at HML right now. The planetarium is a big fundraising initiative that the PTA has, and there's a couple of other ones. So we'll look at that and we'll keep everybody in the loop. If we can drop the link to the Eventbrite in the chat, friends, that would be amazing. It's hmlreunion2002.eventbrite.com, just so that we have it, you guys have it handy. And the last thing that I want to share as we wrap up, I did say this event was going to be an hour. We're going to keep it tight. Thank you all for your time. Is a gift. I want to be able to give a gift and an opportunity, really. It's an invitation to keep in touch. I have recently launched a membership program that I call My Kind Crew. Crew is an acronym for Quest to Reconnect and Elevate Wellness. Crew, Quest to Reconnect and Elevate Wellness, My Kind Crew. In the 20+ years that I have been working as a leader, philanthropist, event planner, I have gone through quite the mental health journey of how to give and receive without burning out and still, keeping not work-life balance, but work-life harmony. And this crew, we meet once a month to practice some self-care. So I want to gift anybody that is interested in being a part of My Kind Crew 3 months for free, which is super exciting. Our next event is coming up August 11th. And if you're interested in being a part of My Kind Crew, just reach out to me. It could be on Instagram. It could be via email. I think you all can reach me, and I will send you the link to participate in My Kind Crew for free. That is my gift to you. In addition to that, October 10th is World Mental Health Day, and I'm going to be doing a 1-day event on mental health. So if you're part of My Kind Crew, you raise your hand to keep in touch with me, you'll get a free ticket to that event, which is a $97 ticket. So that's my gift to you. If you want to raise your hand, reach out to me, say Crew. QREW, and I'll send you the link to join. All right. And like I said, 3 months free, that's about $81. And my event in October is a $97 ticket, and you'll get that for free as my gift to you to say thank you for being a part of our 20-year reunion. Thank you for keeping in touch. And yeah, let's make sure that we're taking care of ourselves so that we can take care of each other and this world together. All right. Last but not least, crew. What else did we have to share? Our next opportunity to get together, September 9th. The students at HML reached out and said, September 9th, there is a HML Hialeah football game. And there's a little bit of an alumni group that's gathering for Hialeah High. So we got to get an HML alumni group gathered for this HML Hialeah game, September 9th. It's at 7:30 at Mylander. And Kristen and Denise, I believe, are going to take, the lead on behalf of the reunion committee here, just to be our point of contact. We might make shirts, get a group to go out there. I know Nadal's excited for like the booing section. I heard That'll be fun. And look, Jose is ready with his orange finger. He's ready for that game. So if you would like to join us in creating this alumni spirited game, group for the football game, September 9th, let us know. I think those were all the announcements and the thanks and the gratitude. My beautiful committee, did I miss anything? Let me look at the chat, make sure I think we're good. Oh, we just need, that's right. All right, so if you are, thank you, beautiful people. The lights, the camera, I get lost here. So if we can all, whoever feels comfortable turning on their camera, please do, so that we've had an amazing group picture at each one of our events. Friday night at Crackers, we got this cool picture. I can't wait, for Jose to get us all his highlight photos so that we can share. On Saturday at the homecoming event, I mean, that picture with those of us that brought our families and our kids, what a beautiful picture. I'm like losing my mind over it. So our virtual event can be just as special. All right, if you feel comfortable, turn on your camera. And we're going to do a nice little screenshot. I see you, Mario. Look at you with your Trojan shirt. I love it. I love it. I see you, Viviana, with your senior shirt. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Hi, Mr. Ramirez. I see you too, Miss Ruben, Miss Labenia in the house. All right, great. So I'm going to count to 3. And I think several of us are going to take screenshots. I can't do it because that's too much for me to do. I'm just going to smile. Ready? 1, 2, 3. People, can I tell them?
What?
Listen, it was not easy to sell this reunion. The hardest sell I had was this guy right here. I finally get him excited about attending this reunion. He's like, yeah, this is going to be great. I was talking about this for 2 years. He's like, don't talk to me about a reunion. I don't care, whatever. And I'm just like, gosh, you're like most people. I need to really, if I can convince him to appreciate a reunion, I can convince anybody. And then the man gets sick and can't even come out to the thing, but he's here at the reunion. Can we give it up for class of 2000 in the house as well? All right, and my little boy wants to say hi too. Hi, this is Jude Parker. Hi, say hi to my friends. All right, beautiful people. With that, our class of 2002 20-year reunion has officially come to a close. Thank you, each and every single one of you, for participating to the best of your ability. The momentum can continue. We don't have to stop. When we look at our yearbook, everybody said, keep in touch. KIT, don't ever change. You put your phone number on there, but without the area code. Remember then when we didn't have to do that? Now it's up to you. I committed to be the spark of kindness. I committed to be the spark of reconnections and rekindling friendships. The rest is up to you. Again, if you're interested in staying connected with me and keeping in touch, being a part of my kind crew, I would love to have you. Please reach out to me and just say crew, and I got you, okay? I think Jose wants to say a little something. I see your hand. Go for it, my friend.
All right, guys, I'm not a person of many words. Good afternoon, everybody, by the way. Not a person of many words, but I just want to thank all of you. Like I said in the video, I know I'm not part of the graduating class, but I appreciate all your friendship all these years. I know I've known you since, a lot of you since middle school, but I want to thank you all for being a part of this and coming out, helping the class out. Teachers, if you're still here, current teachers and former teachers, thank you for putting up with me, nagging you for your videos and coming after you, but it's all for a good cause, and count on us, the class of 2000. If you guys ever need anything in the future, we got you. Okay, this has been a very special weekend. Just to promote a little bit, there's over 255 pictures from this whole weekend. So
ooh, we can't wait to see them and share them. We can't wait for that. Yes, yes.
But thank you all again. I love you guys, and I hope everybody has a great week and stay safe.
Thank you. We were going to keep this short and not open up mics, but you guys are still here. Anyone else want to say a couple words? The floor is yours. Raise your hand, your digital hand, your physical hand. Including Mr. Ramirez, Ms. Labenia, any of our beautiful guests in the house want to say anything? The floor is yours before we wrap it up.
Again, thank you for everyone that participated. Again, I put it on the chat. I'm so proud to be an honorary Trojan. I spoke with many of you yesterday, just the pride that you all have. I wish you, anytime that you're in the neighborhood, please stop by, come and speak to our students, especially past the pandemic. We've lost some of that connectiveness of activities and what it really means to be a Trojan and to bleed orange and blue. And I know everyone in this call really does bleed orange and blue. Thank you. And we'll definitely be in touch real soon.
Thank you, Mr. Ramirez. I love that. Thank you. All right, last call for anyone that would love to say anything. You don't have to be part of the committee. If you have anything you'd like to say.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know I could do that.
There you go.
Hey, first, Marley, thank you. Jose, thank you. You guys were awesome. Mr. Ramirez, job well done. The students yesterday really blew me as well as many of our many of the alums away. Future is bright at HML. And I also want to thank everyone else on this call. I know some of y'all were out of town or live in different states and weren't able to make the physical event, but thank y'all for taking the time this weekend to really make this impactful. I saw so many friendships that really took me back to high school, really took me back 20 years ago, and seeing some of the same people having conversations. I'm like, dude, is this like deja vu, right? So it was really meaningful for me, humbling at the same time, because these are our roots. We've all grown up, have our careers, have our families, have different views of lives, but taking this step back really, really was humbling for me, as well as for my wife, who she's a Sawasera type of girl. So she was like, this is where you went to school. They have a gaming lab. I don't know if y'all realize this, but there's no more woodshop class. They have a legit esport lab, computer programming lab, super high tech, super intense. So again, I want to thank you all. Marley, 2024 president, Jose, VP, you guys got my vote. You guys are amazing. And the committee, you guys are amazing. Nidal, thank you for offering your space at your restaurant, Crackers. It was awesome. Kristen, D, Nettie's, Angelo, everyone, you guys are amazing. I'm going to be honest with the group. I was probably the least compliant from everyone. They all turned in their videos a little ahead. I was really late. Jose had to chase me down, and there's one person you don't want chasing you down because it really makes you feel bad about yourself is Jose. So, but the committee, thank you all for taking times away from your personal lives, as well as, your own investments. So thank you all. I'm going to stop because I can ramble for the next hour. You guys are awesome. Class of 2002, we are HML. Bye. Peace.
I love it. The least compliant committee member, and also someone who was incredibly valuable, and your contributions were so awesome, and you were always there when it mattered and counted the most. So thank you. I think I had somebody else. I saw somebody else wanting to say a little something.
I just want to say thank you to everyone. You guys did an amazing job. It was great to reconnect with everyone. Marlene, I'm very proud of you and, being able to accomplish this, because I know being in the event planning department, a field industry, it's really crazy and it takes a lot out of you. And then sometimes you have those dark moments when you're like, why am I even doing this? But to be able to go to the event and blend with everyone and just listen to everyone's stories and make your own and make Kristen feel uncomfortable, for me was like 1,000 times worth it. So I appreciate the effort that you guys all put into it. And I'm so happy to be a part of this class because it's still important to me. And I rant to all my kids about it. And I tell them, be a part of your school and do things and you're not going to regret it. And they're like, oh my God, mom, because, moms are not cool, but it's worth it. And so thank you guys for all your efforts and your I got someone coming in. That's Juju. But
Mom
anyway,
life.
thank you guys for everything, and I appreciate it. And I had so much fun. I wish I could have gone to the Saturday thing, but I can't split myself in 50 pieces. But I'm glad I'm here now, and thank you guys. I could rant just like Anthony, so I'll stop there.
I love it. I love it. You know, the beautiful thing about virtual events, like we actually get to have like a lot more control. I can like unspotlight, I can mute you, we can keep it moving. I love it. Thank you so much. You know, words of affirmation are my love language. So, you know, feel free to keep the, you know, words of affirmation and love going after this virtual event on Instagram at Marley Q. I changed my name on here so that we can be connected. And on that note, Nancy, that the event planning world is can be stressful. In my graduation speech, I said, I was like twitching at one point. And I remember how little equipped I was to manage stress in high school. And